Hello and welcome back to another TalkRandom Podcast. It's me, Rafa, and with me is...
Scene.
In today's episode, we're going back to the first episode and using again that same fortune wheel to predict what segments are we going to use today. So we're going to be choosing 5 different topics and talking about them. So should we get right to it?
Definitely, yeah.
And the first topic is... Okay, here we go. And just to let you guys know, we did change the topics on the wheel, so it's obviously not the same as last episode.
Is that school or
Is that pets? School, okay, that's cool.
Exactly in the
Okay,
middle. That was exactly in the middle.
that was pretty much in the middle. Alright. So in our school, we actually go to an IB school, which we might have mentioned previously. But so right now we're doing like a faded return from coronavirus because obviously we've been off of school. And so now we're doing a faded return, which means some people are offline and some people are online. Yeah, do you want to explain more about that, Kasim?
Well, yeah, a lot of the structure has changed through the school. Like, times we go in a little bit later and get out a little bit later. There's no breaks or, yeah, it's just straight work, which is, I guess, it's very tiring, but it's still very good just to go back to school and get out of my house environment. I guess would be a good way to put it. And yeah, it's also easier to learn from school. It's what you're used to from since kid. So yeah, it's definitely very good to go back to school.
So I think it's important to also mention Kasim is actually offline, so he's going back to school, and I'm not. I'm staying online, which is good because, as we mentioned last episode, those are our preferences. Kasim likes going to school, and I like doing it online. So it's good it turned out like that for now. I think what I like about the school right now, as to before, that it's a faded return now, is that we get like a 4-hour block, and it's just 4 lessons, like one after the other, and there's about like a 5-minute break in the whole day. But that's it. You sit through 4 hours, and then you're done with school for the day. And yeah, I think that's just cool. It's like it's less than before, and I just like that. So I'm glad we're going into this new phase. Yeah. Anything else to add, Kasim?
I wanted to add, this school has a lot of like safety measures, which is very good, and it's like it's very hard to like be able to be prepared for something so new, and not so new, but still hard to understand. And I'm really proud of the school. They really like were able to create the right safety measures for everybody to feel safe, and just feel comfortable around people again. So I big up to the school.
As I've heard. So why don't we talk a bit about school before coronavirus? So Kasim, what's your favorite topics, like your favorite subjects?
Favorite subject? Math. I don't know. Definitely math. I don't know. I just feel
Really?
I've always felt like a connection to mathematics. It's just I feel like it's not really. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of easy, and I feel like I just understand it, and like what I'm expected from it, and I don't know. It's just fun for me.
Right.
Are you?
Well, on the like more mathematical scientific side, I quite like physics or chemistry because I like the fact that you can like there's certain laws and that never changes no matter like what year you're in, and you just get to manipulate those and find and you get certain obstacles and you get to find ways around that. But outside of that, I'm really into drama. I've taken actually GCSE drama, though I didn't finish the course because I moved to an IB school. But I am taking the diploma drama. So yeah. For arts, Kasim, what are you taking?
I'm also taking drama. Not also. Yeah, I'm taking drama. It's very fun. I hope because like tomorrow, not for you, but like for us, maybe. Yeah, for you too, because tomorrow.
Yes, I think so.
I'm gonna be having drama, which is the first time I'm gonna be having drama physically, and it's definitely gonna be interesting how they're gonna structure it. But while online, drama hasn't been very fun because when you think of drama, you think about acting and just physically like physical stuff, like movements, acting, just performances. And online, we didn't really put that into practice, which made the drama not so fun like before. So yeah.
Yeah, I think drama and PE have been both the topics that have been the most boring ones, definitely, while online. PE, we've been writing a lot, and just the teachers didn't really know what to do. So for the past 2 lessons, we've been talking for the same thing, and it's really pointless. And for drama, just every new meeting, I'm just hoping, oh, maybe we're gonna do some acting, even though it's online. But that day never comes, so it's quite upsetting every time. But yeah. So before we move on to the next topic, sorry, go on, Kasim.
But I just want to add, drama. I don't know why, but they could have always just pulled out a script from a play, and they could have just printed or gave out the scripts for drama class, and we could have just acted out in a meeting, which is really weird. The fact that they didn't do it, which would have been very fun. It made the classes, I guess, more what you expect from a drama class. Performing and acting. It's really weird the fact that they didn't do what was expected from them, and because they could have done it very easily. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So before we just move on to the next topic, do you have any particular teachers or any stories about that you'd like to share?
I do have quite some stories, but the thing is, I wouldn't, because if I were to share them, some, people would find out, and then the word would spread, and then people would find out. It's just, yeah. Why don't you tell me a story, and then I'll think about one of mine.
Right. So back in England, when I still lived there, I had one of my favorite teachers. I don't actually remember his name, but I only had him for a brief period of time. But he was very old, but very wise. And he was my English teacher, and he was a really, really good teacher. But every once in a while, he would just give us some life advice out of nowhere, or depending on the situation. And it was just really fantastic. He'd just pull out this amazing advice, and he was like a sensei to me. And yeah, I wish I had kept in contact with him before moving, but sadly I didn't. But hopefully someday I still get to see him again.
Okay. I think that a story I've had was I guess.
2,000 years later.
I guess teacher-wise was, when I was in year 6, we had an exhibition, and my supervisor for the project was a math teacher, and after that I really liked him, and it was very fun to be with him, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait, because he only taught secondary, right? And then I wasn't primary yet before, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to be a student in year 7, and he was like, no, I don't teach year 7, and I was like, year 8, and then he was like, it was year 9, and then I waited 2 years or 3 years to be able to go to this class, and it was very fun, and I really liked it, and it was just good. And then year 9, 10, and 11, he just left, and it's very sad because now I don't have him as a teacher, which is very sad, but still.
Great. So I just remembered something. I don't know why that reminded me of this. Sorry, my computer likes to speak sometimes. Once I had a teacher called Miss Cushion. Yes, it was Miss Cushion. And then she had to move away because she was from a different country. She was from Dublin, I think, and she decided to go back home. And so we got a new teacher. And so replacing Miss Cushion was Miss Sofa, and I'm not even joking. That was her name, Miss Sofa. So yeah, I just think I'm for real right now. It was a funny story. I don't think the teachers actually realized what happened, but yeah, it was quite amusing.
Definitely some interesting news.
Right, so let's move on to the next topic now, I think. And here it is. Let's spin the wheel. And don't forget to comment down below, guys, more ideas you have for segments, or just segments you've enjoyed.
And it is
morning routine.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Kind of sad. I'll just start it off because mine is pretty bad. I just want to put it away. I will, do I say times? I don't know. I'm just gonna say I wake up, basically. I wake up, stay in bed, then stay in bed with my phone, and then stay in bed with my phone a little more, and then I wake up, go get ready, go take a shower, brush my teeth, eat breakfast, and then I just sit there on my bed, waiting for school to start. Yeah.
All right.
That,
Interesting. So, so I think my morning routine, I think over time it's changed a lot, depending on what I was into. So, for example, there was a time I was really into meditation, and so every morning I'd wake up, and I'd just like sit up straight away. I wouldn't even open my eyes and just meditate for like half an hour or more. And then there were times I was into like cold showers and stuff like that, which I am actually right now, but I'll get to that later. And so I just wake up, take a cold shower, eat breakfast, and so on. But my morning routine right now is kind of a variation of all of those. So I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, uh, and sometimes I don't actually go to bed at the right time to wake up at that. But I always wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I just think it's like really nice to wake up before my family, so I can just like watch a series or something in peace. And yeah, so I just wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I get breakfast and I watch a series with it, and then I watch like 1 or 2 episodes. And then I actually go to the gym, even though I'm really skinny. Yes, I go to the gym. Uh, but yeah, that's because I've just started this like a month ago. And then I go to the gym, and then I for like an hour maybe, and then I come back, and then yeah, I just watch a bit more of my series. Oh no, sorry, that's true. I actually have a cold shower after I go to the gym, and then I watch more of my series until everybody wakes up, and then I just get on with my work because then it's already time. But yeah, so yeah, let's move on to the next topic, I guess, and let's see what it'll land on this time. Also, one more thing, guys, don't forget to comment down below if you saw the wheel before it started spinning, things you hope it's gonna land on. Because as you know, we're not gonna do all of them. Okay, interesting. Relationships.
wow.
All right.
You know, the funny thing is we are actually but talking about relationships in PhD. You know, like healthy relationships. How to, like really like have a healthy one, and how to take. You know, yeah, just talk about relationships.
Yeah.
And how we should be in different kind of relationship. But yeah. So, would you like to expand how exactly? Like, what would you like? Just relationships?
So I think more like, what's your ideal relationship? Perhaps we can start with that.
Okay, then, okay, so my ideal relationship.
Yeah. Well, hold on. How many relationships have you been in?
What kind?
No, how many have you been in?
Yeah, what kind of relationships?
No, just how many?
Oh, I've been in.
What do you mean? What kind?
They're,
Okay, I see.
no, wait, they're friendships.
No, oh, I see. No, so relationships, just romantic relationships, that is.
Romantic. Not much, actually. Not just two. That's it.
Yeah, I think like not serious in relationships. I've been quite a lot because I started quite young. But like serious ones, I think like a couple. Yeah, a couple.
A couple.
So what's? Sorry.
Couple. What would you say a couple is in the parameters of?
Up to like a few.
Well, those are some very interesting numbers, you know.
Up to like 5, let's say.
Okay.
For serious, like really serious ones, like up to 6 months or more, like 6 months or more. Okay. So, what do you expect from a romantic relationship?
Romantic relationship? Just somebody that's very caring, honest, loyal, and somebody that's like does stupid things with me, because like, you know, I like to do stupid things, and yeah, I would want somebody that's actually would do those stupid things with me, just have fun and do stupid things. I keep on saying stupid.
Yeah. I think like a relationship needs to have either one of these 3 things. So firstly, you need to have something like really, really in common. So like you're both really into a video game, or just video games in general, or sports or something like that, just really into something, so that you always have something to talk about, or you can challenge each other to always be improving. Or the next thing is that you have like inside jokes, and you can just really easily talk to one another, so you can always just come back to those if there's ever like a silent pause. Because as long as you don't have those, I think the relationship is fine. Yeah, so as long as you don't have a silent pause, there is no trouble in paradise. So inside jokes really important, or just to have fun and really easygoing conversations. And the last thing, I actually forgot what it is, so I'm just gonna skip past that part. But yeah, I think like if you can either have one of those two things, it's fine. I think like as long as you have that, the rest of the relationship comes around. Anything else to add?
I don't know. I'm not really a relationship guy, so I don't really know what to expect or to be expected. You know. So yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion about this matter. So
perhaps we'll come back to this once we are featuring someone, so that they can add a third opinion to it.
we had a plan with some people, but it just kind of didn't work out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were going to have a guest today, and for the next episode we had two guests who both cancelled on us. Very sad face for us, but we're gonna try to make them change their minds, or if not, get a new guest for you guys, because I know you guys would like that. So yeah. So anything else to add, Kasim, before we move on to the next topic?
I guess I'll just say it already. Smash the like button down there, because you guys like this, and if you don't, you do. So you guys like this a lot, so you're gonna click the like button. You're gonna activate the bell, so you know whenever our next episode comes out, and then you're gonna subscribe, because we want to hit 1,000 subscribers. So
1,000 subscribers.
He's gonna like shave one of his eyebrows. It's gonna be funny to see one or two, I don't know, whichever he wants. And yeah, so maybe like share, and also share the video with other people, so we can expand our audience. That would be very nice of you. But yeah, let's move on.
Right. So let's move on to the next topic, and this is the last topic before we do quote of the day, which I hope you guys enjoy. So here we are. Pet peeves. Okay.
Pet peeves.
All right. Pet peeves.
Oh, pet the pee, right? So peas the pets the peas, pets the peas, peas the pets peas.
All right. So why don't I start us off? I think like one of my biggest pet peeves is like when somebody tells you something good about you that you always do. So for example, if you're like a naturally funny guy, yes, go on, Kasim.
What's a pet peeves?
Okay. So pet peeve is just like something you really hate, or like something that just annoys you, that other people do, or just that other people do. So kind of like if somebody is always like walking slow in a big group of people and you can't get past in that like narrow pavement, that could be a pet peeve.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'll talk about it.
So as I was saying, I think my biggest pet peeve is when people compliment you and they say, oh, you're always so, I don't know, funny or so nice, because then you're putting like that label on yourself and you just expect to always be that. So next time you're talking to that same person, you don't want them to think you're not funny anymore, so you just keep trying to make jokes, and then they're like, hold on, this guy's not actually that funny. But they're not going to say like, I take that back. So it's just going to be awkward because you both know that you're not funny, and you've lost that, just because that person had to mention it out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, it loses its natural course. Yeah.
My pet peeve would be to, I don't know, people that just don't like when we start something together. People just don't commit. It's just really annoying. Because at the beginning, obviously, everybody in the beginning of something, they are always like very hyped up and very ready to do everything. Like they say, oh, let's do this, let's do that. But when it comes to actually doing, not a lot of people actually just follow through. And I really try to do it, but sometimes people just don't, and I really don't like it, because it basically makes the whole project a waste of time because they're not gonna follow through. So yeah, sad boy face.
All right. So any more pet peeves?
The pet peeves? I have a pet. Oh no, pet peeves. Yeah, that thing. Huh. Pet peeves. Do you have another pet peeve?
I think I do have a couple. So for example, when people leave their toothbrushes at the edge of the sink, and then you go to like spit, right? Because like you've rinsed your mouth, and then you'll just have to like keep rinsing it in your mouth and move their toothbrushes so it faces out the sink in case it like spills on there. So it would just be gross, right?
Oh, that's actually true. Because like, it piss me off, but it makes me uncomfortable because I get scared that I'm gonna like you said, the water or whatever, it's gonna go to the brush, and it's just kind of disgusting. Yeah, same.
Right. I've got one more. Before you share another one, if you want. When people like, when you're like clicking a pen and making a noise, that's most people's pet peeve. Like most people hate that people do that. I actually just hate when people complain to me about doing it. Like if I'm just clicking my pen and I'm just like, okay, I know this is annoying everyone. I'm just gonna do another 3 clicks, and I do 1, 2, and then somebody's like, mate, can you stop doing that? I was like, no, I was about to do it. I was about to stop, but now you think I'm a bad person. So yeah, it just annoys me when people complain about it. But yeah, I get why they complain.
Okay, another pet peeve of mine is internet. When it just stops for no reason, it just kills itself. It's like, nope, no more. I'm out of this. I don't know, because like usually, you like in this world, you really depend on internet. Because like at my house, if I don't have internet, I can watch TV or play games or do work. So I really can't do anything because everything is around internet these days. And obviously, I'm still in an area that like internet is not the most common thing, so it's a little bit hard, But yeah, but still, that's definitely one of my pet peeves.
Okay, I think I've got one more. Before we move on, or perhaps Kasim comes up with another one. When people are like on an airplane and they move their chair back, like I don't mind if they do it like subtly, like if they just do it over time, because I get it, you want to lie down, right? But you're still being respectful of me. You acknowledge there's somebody behind you, and then you're just gonna do it slowly so that I'll notice, but I know that you care about me. You're not just gonna be like those kids who just slam it back and slam it into your tall person knees.
Oh fuck!
Kasim?
Ah, fuck. Oh my god, that's not good. Oh my god, my back.
And then Kasim just stands up and his bone is like coming out.
No, I don't think I can. Okay, how do I get out of this? I have no idea. Hi there. How I was, you guys have lost so much. Probably take a quick break. Yeah, I'll put it in the video afterwards. I don't know. I'll think about it. You can continue.
Okay. Let me think. Oh, I've got definitely one. I really hate when people like they just stare at you, and then you just look up and you see them staring at you, and then they just suddenly look away, and then you just carry on your day like nothing happened, because something did happen. Or when somebody's just like staring at you, but it's not romantic at all, because that might be like that cute little look. It's not always, and when it's not, it's super annoying. Like, why were you looking at me? And then you just like turn around and start walking away, so we can't have a discussion about why you were looking at me. But yeah, okay, I think this topic is quite...
Wait, that actually goes to another thing. You know how you like have a feeling that somebody's like looking at you? Like that thing. Like,
Oh yeah.
Somebody's definitely looking at me, and then you just turn, and like you think, but you don't see anybody. That annoys me. And another thing, now this is not what annoys me now. It's just sometimes it's weird. I don't know if other people do it, but I try to call people without calling them. Like just stare at them and like be like, look at me.
Oh yeah, I've tried to do that before. Just look at them until they look.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it works. It feels like they know. It's like that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can feel sometimes, like even if they're not, you just have that like feeling when you're in like a neighborhood and you're like in the bad neighborhood, sorry, and you're scared, or like it's just dark and you're all alone, and you have a feeling like the bushes start moving and somebody's behind you, so you keep looking behind you, and like even if nobody's actually there, that always scares me. It just feels like somebody is there. Yeah. I think like one more that I think most people can agree with is like when you're in class or like college or whatever, and you're about to like you're about to say something that the teacher asked, and it's like super impressive, and only like 2 people in the whole school would know it, and then you're about to say it, and somebody just like doesn't put their hand up, right? And you had your hand up, the teacher picked you, yeah, and you're about to say that thing, and the teacher was gonna be like super impressed, and then the other person just says it first. And you're just like, yeah, I was gonna say that, but the teacher doesn't even believe you, and that's it. It's a sad face.
Say twice or 3 times, bro. 3 times, literally, bro. It was not. It really pissed me off. I was like, bro, my hand.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Come on, let's move on. We've been on
Especially in online school, that happens a lot.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. I think we're ready to move on to quote of the day.
Oh yes, sir. Yes. Would you like to go?
Yes. So I'm gonna share this one. I don't know if many of you will agree or relate. But here it is. It isn't where you came from, it's where you're going that counts. Ella Fitzgerald. I hope I said her name right. But yeah, I think that's really true. It's not where you came from. I'm sure that influences it. Like certain people are born with different advantages and disadvantages. But like that doesn't stop the fact that you still have opportunities and that you can reach the same places as people or even higher places in life or whatever your goals are than people who start with more advantage. But yeah.
So
And Kasim, do you have one?
yeah, the quote I chose for today, for me to present to you today, for me to quote for you today is. Let me just read it real quick. The harder you work for something, the greater you feel when you achieve it. By, doesn't say by who, but by someone, because somebody had to make it, right? So by someone. And it's just, when you like really put in your efforts to something, like a work or a job, and then when you feel like you get rewarded for it, it's just gonna feel way better, because you worked really hard for it. Because like sometimes when you just get things for free, it feels good, get things for free. But it's not the same feeling as like you worked for it and you deserve it, So it's definitely just a good quote that made by someone. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think that comes back to like instant gratification. So for example, like if somebody just gives you something for free, like Kasim said, you're not really going to care about that, right? For example, my mum, we were in like an Airbnb, and there were some oil pastels, and I actually have oil pastels, and my mum thought they were mine rather than the house's, so she picked them up and took them with us because she thought I had forgotten them, but they weren't mine, they were the house's. And so now I have these, right? And oil pastels, they can be quite expensive, and it's like you can be quite harsh when you're using it. So when I use mine, I'm like super delicate, trying not to break them and stuff. And then when I used to swap like random persons that was free, like I just ram it, like I don't really care about it. So like it didn't feel good to me at all when I got it. Like it felt good for a second, like, oh, I got new pastels, and then that was it. So yeah, I completely agree with what Kasim just said. So I think we're ready to move on to the 4th segment.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it's gonna land on. Okay, favorite foods. That's
Wait, I'll tell you something. My favorite food is food. Just the best food ever. Bro, it's just the best. Bro, it's just the best. Nah, okay, I'm kidding. Okay.
I don't really. Go on.
Sorry. My favorite food is sushi.
Interesting.
Yeah, before I used to like a lot of, greasy food, but now I just cut it because they're still very good, but I just don't, But definitely sushi or Chinese, what's it called? I forgot the word in English. Chinese something, you know?
Takeaway noodles.
Yes, Chinese noodles. Yes, that's it. Those two. Those I don't know. It's just good, very good. Feels very good in the throat. You know.
I don't think I've ever had Chinese noodles.
Bro,
I don't really like food, to be honest. I feel like it's a waste of time sometimes. But if I am eating, I like to snack. I don't really like big meals. So a bit like sushi, I guess. But I just like to keep eating small portions of things, but constantly, you know? Like, I rather have like for example, if I could, I'd just take a pill every day. That would just give me all the nutrients I need and never taste food again. Yes, go on, Kasim.
those are called drugs. Okay. Yeah, go on.
But if not, I'd rather have like a breakfast rather than a big meal, right? I'd rather not have noodles or like a burger and have like lots of small plates with different things like nuts, popcorn, like snacky things, you know? Those I just like constant eating, which makes me sound really fat right now, but yeah, just constant eating is what I like. Yeah. How about like desserts?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, because like I feel two ways when I said it, because like I feel like I don't know how to say it, but I really like it, and it's petit gâteau. That's the thing.
I think I know what you mean.
It's like chocolates. Oh no, it's a cake with inside a very hot sauce. Not sauce. Chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate. Yeah. There's a ball of ice cream on the outside, and then you eat them together, and then it's just hot and cold.
Right. Like brownies and
Ice cream.
what's it called? Ice cream. Brownies and ice cream.
Yeah.
That's like the closest I can relate to it. I think I really like for dessert, like not too sugary things, but like it depends. I don't know. It depends. For example, a really nice dessert I had once was like pancakes with whipped cream, but they weren't like sugary pancakes, just like s- big pancakes, but like just a complete like neutral taste, right? They didn't taste of anything, and then whipped cream, and then a bunch of fruits, and some jam, and so you just mix it all together. And you eat the fruits with the jam and the thing, and you wrap it up in the pancake, and it's just all really nice. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, I'm gonna add on that I also like acai with Nutella.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I like
yes.
acai with Nutella. It's just very good.
With Nutella. Okay, I've never tried that,
No,
but yeah.
wait. Have you ever eaten acai in Angola?
Yeah, I've eaten it in Angola once.
No, the
Sorry.
place, like acai, the place.
Yeah, I see.
If you go there, you ask for acai, and with Nutella, they're gonna give you acai with Nutella, and then you eat it. It's just gonna be so good.
I've had acai with granola. I really, really like granola. Like every morning, I usually just have yogurt and granola. But it's kind of hard to get it here, and it's just really expensive when I do find it. So I have to order it and stuff. So I don't have any right now. Sad face for me. But yeah. What do you think is the best meal you've ever had, like in your life?
My life.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can remember like an exact one.
I would say
So what's like memorable food you've had? Like weird food, or just really, really good food, or really bad food?
weird food. I've eaten a lot of weird stuff, man.
Me too.
I've,
Go on.
do you mean like actual food that's supposed to be eaten?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
it's served as food.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because grass doesn't count. Yeah, we're playing. I don't know. I've eaten. I tried. No, I didn't know they served it to me. I thought it was like what's it called? Carne meats. You know, like meats in tiny pieces.
Beef?
Yeah. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's like you eat with spaghetti bolognese or something. You know, like the meat
Sure.
spread out and stuff. It's like tiny bits. Yeah, it was like that, and I ate it, And do you know what it was?
What?
Cow brain.
Oh no. I've had I think it was goat's brain before. But mine was served as goat's brain.
Bro,
Like it was a bowl and then a goat's brain.
just you could see was the brain.
Yes, it was the shape of a brain with a stem cell, whatever it's called.
Mine, it looked
No,
like.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It was like a soup, but it was still brain. It was super gross. And yeah, it was like little bits. I guess it gets mushed up. So gross. I did not finish that. I actually almost threw up. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life.
That makes me feel weird about mine because I kind of liked it, but I
Oh
don't.
no.
I'm not gonna eat it. Because after I found out it was brain, it was like okay, bye.
Yeah, I think if I didn't know what it was, I would have eaten it. But just thinking about that mushy sensation inside my mouth while I ate it, and knowing it was a brain, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, my best meal, or meal would be the right thing. Was when I went to is it all you can eat? I think it's all you can eat.
Oh yeah.
Restaurant. Bro, it was so good. I don't know. It wasn't even one of those big restaurants with fancy stuff. It was just plain home sushi. Not home, but it was a tiny restaurant. It's a very small not company, but business. It was just so good because there was a bunch of stuff. Not a lot of options, but they were just so good. I don't know. It just felt good.
Yeah, once I went to an all-you-can-eat sushi. Oh my god, how did they even do that? Because sushi is normally you pay for one piece and it's already super expensive, right? Or you pay for 2 or 3 pieces, and that was just all-you-can-eat sushi, and it wasn't even expensive at all. It was less than a normal meal.
You know, the thing is, when you get to an all-you-can-eat sushi and you just pay a person fee, you pay per person. You can, bro. You're literally stealing from them. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad.
This is triple what you paid for. I swear, I eat triple or double what I paid for.
Yeah.
The fee is still a little bit thingy, but the amount that you can eat is just unbelievable.
Yeah, I think in everyday shops and stuff, sushi might be really overpriced because we make sushi at home and it's not that bad. If you've got the stuff to make it. If it's not fish, then if it's a vegetarian sushi, then it's fine, which is what we do.
Vegetarian?
Yeah. Yeah, just with cucumber, avocado, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I think another weird food I've had was I think this might not be weird for some people depending where you're from, but chicken's heart. That's really really common in Brazil. Oh my god, it was so delicious. I ate it every time I could. And you just get it on a steak, and it's these little balls. And this might sound really horrible or gross to some people, but it was super delicious.
That actually reminds me of something as well. While I'm talking, I start remembering things I did.
Yeah, me too.
So I went to Musulu on the beach, and we ordered chicken. I don't know if it was Candando or Casa de Fish, either one. Because we were on a hurry, right? So we had to go fast before the boat left us. Yeah. And the chicken, yeah, I was there. I was there. We sat down, we ate, and I like the leg, the kosher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't know why. But
The drumstick, as they call it.
I don't know is that part is connected with the butt. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna start crying because I can't every time. Bro, I ate chicken poo. I'm just gonna put it. I ate chicken poo. I ate it.
What?
I ate chicken poo.
So the butt was still there,
yes.
connected to the left.
Ugh. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Bro, I literally ate chicken poo. It was there. I was like, and then for 2 days, bro, I'm just gonna say I wasn't feeling good. You guys can imagine. Whatever. Use your imagination. Okay, it was not good. It was ugly. It was getting very ugly.
Right. That reminds me, actually, another food, not related to chickens though. It's escargot, snails.
Oh.
You've probably eaten them before, I'm sure many of you have. Super nice. it depends wherever I'm like thinking about it. Because if I look at them for too long, I can actually see the little what do you call that? Antlers? No, that's the whatever. I can see the little horns or whatever it's called, okay, of the snails, and it just feels like a human, you know, like it just feels like a friend. And so I don't want to eat my friend, right? Just staring at me, and I start thinking about all the organs that I'm gonna chew in my mouth, and I almost throw up when I do that. But if I just like suck it up quick, then it's all fine. And it's the same with oysters. I think like oysters might be my favorite food like ever. So nice with lemon and
I've ever eaten.
oh my god.
I don't think I've ever eaten oysters actually.
Never.
I don't think so.
Oh my god. The first time I had it, I literally threw up.
I have actually. Yeah, I did.
Like I was in like a fish market or something, and the person who was selling oysters, I said I had never tried it, and I was really young then, and so they were kind enough to like give me one for free. And so I ate it, and I just kept mushing around, and I kept thinking about the organs in my mouth, and I literally threw up next to their foot, like literally next to the person who gave it to me.
Oh my
So yeah, that was not a good day. But after that, like I came back to it, I tried it again, and now it's my favorite food ever, with lemons. Super nice.
Next, I think we've been in this topic
Yeah.
for I think it's time. Rephrase.
All right, are we doing a fifth topic or not today?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, let's do it then. And let's move on to the last topic. Hold on, let me just find it here for you guys and share my screen. There you go. And the last topic is only 4 left.
I might even be doing this to the wrong side actually.
I'm hoping it doesn't land on that one. Yeah, it landed on that one. That's just perfect.
Just spin if you want.
So Kasim, I'm just gonna give us a couple of like moral dilemmas, okay? So like difficult questions and things like that, and we can just discuss about them, okay? So the first one is, what would you do if you ran over somebody's cat in a residential area, like in the middle of town, and you were driving and you ran over somebody's cat?
That would never happen because I'm a great driver. Not a great driver. I've never. But I would be a great driver, so that wouldn't happen. So.
But if it did, like, would you just run over the cat and like just completely go? Would you run over it and then put it to the side of the road? Or would you say, oh, I've run over somebody's cat, can somebody please help me? Try taking it to the vet or knock on the doors, see whose it is. Which one would you be? What kind of person are you, Kasim?
I would really want to help, but I would get disgusted so hard. I would actually because I hate disgusting stuff, but I really care about animals. But I hate disgusting stuff. I hate it.
I don't know if this might come off bad. We might have to cut this out in the podcast so people don't hate me later. I would not care at all. I just cross it off my bucket list and drive on.
Wow.
Drive over an animal. Okay. Okay, I think that's enough for this question. Okay. The next one is, what would you do if you found £200 $200 on an empty bus?
Oh, keep it, bro. Give me.
Oh yeah, I'd keep it.
If it was a wallet and had an ID, I would definitely try to find the thing. But if it's just money, like just straight money on a bus randomly, I would definitely take it. I'm not gonna cap, bro.
What if you found like 10 million on a bus? Like just a suitcase with 10 million?
I would definitely keep it, bro.
Yeah, but how would you because you'd have to launder that money. You wouldn't be able to just put it in your bank account, or people would think you just stole it or something.
I would just use it a little bit, little by little, so the IRS doesn't really look into it, or I could just money launder,
You'd keep it, okay? Fair enough. You guys at home might be judging it. I completely agree, Kasim. Let me just put that out there. I would keep it, no matter what. No matter if it was 100 million. Even if the person came back for it, I would give them a bit of it and say, oh, that's what I found, and keep some,
But I would use it a little bit for good, try to do something good at least.
I wouldn't, but yeah. And you guys at home might be judging us really hard right now, but you'd keep it. You know you would.
That's true.
So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let me just find a good one. Oh, let's do the ordinary, the more common one, the train one. Would you? So there's 5 people. There's two tracks for the train to go on. You're the driver. There's 5 random people, or one person that you know, one person in your nuclear family. So that's your dad, your mom, your sisters, like one person. Who would you kill? Would you kill the 5 people or the one you know?
5 people.
We really need to bring a guest who.
So bad. We look so bad, bro. But like, it's just facts. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. That's just me. And yeah.
This is why we need a guest, somebody that doesn't think like us.
Yeah.
I would definitely kill the 5 people.
And somebody that's here for one episode and then doesn't appear, and then you guys can judge them anymore because they don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
We're here every episode, so like you would.
Maybe we should play like good cop, bad cop. I'll be good. I'll just pretend to be like super nice. Okay. And then you can just like say what you actually think. Okay. What would you do if you knew your girlfriend was cheating on you?
No, you didn't answer the question. What are you doing? No.
What do you mean?
5 people or your family, huh?
I would kill the one person in my family, of course, guys, because it might be selfish, but those 5 people also have a family. And you know, if it was one of their families, and my person from my family was one of the 5, if we switch roles, basically, I'm hoping they would do the same. You know? Next question. If you knew your girlfriend was cheating on you, what would you do? Would you confront her? Would you like just play with it and just like pretend you didn't know so you can keep like the relationship going? Or would you just like, I don't know, try and be a better boyfriend so that she just, I don't know. What would you do?
I would just have a straight talk to her and be like, why? And just, what can we do to change and stuff? Like, what can we do how could we approach the situation? And like, I wouldn't just be like, a lot of people like be really mad and stuff. I would be a little bit mad, but I wouldn't just put it out all on her, even though it's her fault still. But like, I wouldn't just be mean to her. I would just try to communicate. Because communication is very important. Sometimes it can just be a misunderstanding.
I think like dropping the good person act, I would just cheat back on her, get revenge for what she's done. This is it. Revenge now. Yeah, so that like I wouldn't be mad anymore. Like I wouldn't be mad in first place. I'd kind of take it as a joke because I don't really take relationships that seriously, just to put it out there. But if you're my girlfriend and you're watching this, I'm just joking about this part, okay? Okay, I think we're ready to move on. This part's irrelevant, okay guys. So what would you do if okay, so this one, I'm changing it a bit so it might come out a bit baffled. What would you do if a blind person asked you for change, okay? So they gave you like $5. They're saying, oh, can I give you $5? And you give me $5 in coins. And then you say, yeah, sure. And you have $5 in coins in your hand. And then they give you $50, thinking it's 5. Would you say, oh no, this is 50. That's the $5 note.
Honestly, like, what would I do honestly?
Yeah.
I would give them I would be like, oh, this is $50. You can keep it. I'll give you the 5 cents or 50 cents, whatever. Like, I would let them keep the 50 and still give them the 50 cents in coins they need.
Okay. I think I would just, like, it depends if they look like a nice person. If they looked mean, I would steal their money. Oh, by the way, guys, I've completely dropped the nice person act. I can't go with that anymore. Yeah, if they looked mean, or if I was in need of the money, I would keep it. Just take the £50 and say, okay, here's your coins. Or maybe just run away with their £50 and the coins. And then grab the £5, which they were meant to give to me, and just grab that as well, and then run.
Like this. You know,
no,
like,
I would never do that.
No pranks.
But yeah.
People try it out. You know, as pranks. We tested it in the world.
Yeah.
So people do that.
People do that like as a social experiment.
Yeah, social experiment.
Okay. Okay, the next one is, what would you do if the teacher came into class with toothpaste on her nose?
Okay, so like I'm gonna be like it depends. It depends of the teacher. Because there's some teachers I would just wouldn't care about it. I would just be like, I just laugh, have fun. Yeah. But if it was a teacher I like, I would definitely be like, hey, you have toothpaste on your thing, and then
Yeah, I think same thing for me. I think like unless it's a teacher I really like, I will just have like an inside joke with the whole class, just laugh about it the whole lesson, and then make the teacher feel horrible for it afterwards when they look in the mirror. Yeah. Okay, I think we've gone too far with this mean person. Parade, whatever.
Let's just keep it real. Keep it real.
Yeah, but yeah, no, for real. I think that's what I would do for this one. Yeah, I think that wraps up this part.
Please, one more. Come on, one more.
One more. Okay, let me see. I think that's it for this website. I might have to find another one. Okay, what would you do? And you've obviously lived through this one. If somebody gave you a gift you don't actually like, would you like pretend to like it, or?
I would pretend to like it.
I would pretend to like it too. Yeah, I don't want to hurt that person's feelings.
This literally happened to me like a week ago. Yeah. House headphones, and they were like bro, trash. Yeah, and I was like, thank you. Yeah.
Hold up, didn't I give you some headphones?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. But that would be funny if
Yeah.
you're complaining about me right now. Okay.
What about you?
Okay. Yeah, I would just say thank you, like I always do, and just pretend to like it and then cry later.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like when I was younger and somebody gave me a gift I didn't like, I would just cry later, like afterwards, because I was so sad. But yeah, even though it was a present. But yeah, I think it's fair to say to the person, oh, I don't really like this. Next time, could you just get me something else, or don't get me clothes or something like that? But then accept that gift and not be like, oh, I don't like this. Can you change it now? Like expecting them to have to give you a gift, you know?
Yeah. It's like next, not right now. It's like next time.
Yeah.
But not like, I don't like this. Give me something else. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And okay, I think that wraps up this episode. And normally we would have mail of the week and hate mail of the week, but since you guys have not commented yet, sad face for you guys. We'll have to keep that to the next episode. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Kasim, if you have anything you'd like to add before we wrap this up.
Because maybe you guys weren't paying attention when I said it before. Maybe because you guys are deaf. Can't hear stuff while you're watching, huh? You can't hear what you're watching. We don't have captions yet. Okay, just kidding. So now you're gonna hit the button, okay? You're going to gently hit the like button and leave the like button so we can spread the word out so people can see our video, okay? Okay. And then you're gonna hit the subscribe button so we can hit 1,000 subs. So Kafa can shave his eyebrow, okay? It's gonna be super funny. We're gonna all laugh at him and make him sad, okay? Just kidding. And I might plan something for 100 subscribers. We'll see. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can see when our next episodes come out. So you can be one of the first people to watch it, okay? And comment on the ideas down below of what you would want us to do in the next episode, okay? Okay? Why haven't you, bro? You haven't done it. You literally haven't done it. I've been talking all this time. You still haven't done it. You're disgusting. Just disgusting. Not cool.
Okay, thank you, Kasim. And that wraps up our episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tune in next week for another TalkRandom podcast.
Okay, yeah. See ya.